Hey, what's going on, squad? Will Myers, and today we got to really talk about the requirements to make sure that your immune system is strong. Okay, if you've ever worked with me in the past, you know I'm always talking about food is fuel, and you need to actually get the nourishment from the food that you're eating. There is a purpose to what you're eating. Okay, now more than ever is our time to increase the immune system. You've got to boost it. If you haven't focused on the past and you made it this far, great. If you're healthy, great. If you've come across a couple sicknesses, this is something that you can do to help create a self shield. Okay, work on that immune system. So of course there's many ways that you can do it. We can do it through food, we can do it through supplementation, many options. I kind of pulled out a couple of my favorites here. This is one of the little packets that you can use. I like to drink these in the morning, but always remember that anything like this or in this shape or this form is always mimicking something from a natural source. Okay, this is not the Tropicana. Okay, this is not that sugar water from the grocery store. This is from that Amish market that I posted. You can go to local markets, you can go to actual farms, and this is fresh squeezed orange juice. Okay, straight from it. You can watch them pressing it, you can watch them squeezing it. You want to make sure that you're getting that natural. It should have the pulp in there because it's loaded with vitamin C. Now, vitamin C, you hear that talking all the time. I need to boost my vitamin C. What foods have vitamin C? Vitamin C, what is it? Okay, so the idea is that vitamin C helps boost the production of your white blood cell count. And what they do is they actually are one of the key factors in fighting off bacteria, disease, flu symptoms, all that stuff. Okay, so if we already know that our immune system's purpose is to help keep us safe and strong by encountering different types of things throughout our life, we're in a situation right now where our immune system is most likely compromised. So you got to think about it. If our immune system is built through experience, okay, whatever your immune system was for the last 2 to 3 months, you've been sitting inside. Okay, you have not been training and coaching your immune system. And unfortunately, there is also a good chance that the metabolism has gone down as well. Okay, diet and exercise is huge when it comes to keeping the body healthy. So is sleep. So if we already know that we got to figure out the exercise, sleep is pretty simple. We got to get enough of it. You'll know if you got enough sleep and if you didn't. Okay. And the third one then is that what is the nourishment from the food? Okay, so we're looking for as much vitamin C as possible because it's one of the things that we know can help us. Okay, so what are some examples of some fruits and vegetables that have vitamin C? Made a little list here and some of their benefits, and maybe you can use these because whenever you want to fight something off, whether it be a cold or something that's going around, the best thing that you can do is start in the kitchen. Okay, you got to heal your body from the inside out. So first thing on the list, citrus fruits. Okay, citrus fruits are loaded with vitamin C. Remember, we're increasing that production of the white blood cells, so all of the citrus fruits are going to help you out with that. Some examples, kiwi, clementines, tangerines, limes, lemons, oranges, grapefruits. You can imagine the list goes on and on. You do have to be careful with how much citrus you get though, because if you've ever had those canker sores or issues in your mouth there, it's probably coming from that high level of citrus. So you got to be careful with how much you take if you're going to be getting your vitamin C from fruit sources. Okay. Now remember with vitamin C that the body doesn't produce it or store it, so it is completely up to you with how strong that force field is. When I think of vitamin C, that's what I think of, force field. I need to make sure that I'm going out into the world with my strongest force field possible, because whatever's going to encounter my immune system needs to be ready to put up a fight. Okay, because I'm focusing on it every single meal, every single day, every time I'm going to sleep. I'm focusing little bit by bit to make sure my immune system is as strong and healthy as possible. Okay. Another one I got on here are red bell peppers. I love red bell peppers. Get them once again from the farmer's market. They're loaded with vitamin C. They also have beta carotene in them. So beta carotene, basically what your body does is converts that to vitamin A. And vitamin A can really help your eyes and your skin nourishment through that area. So not only are we helping the immune system, but we're also benefiting the entire body. Okay, we're made from nature, so we may as well use nature to bring ourselves back together, right? So broccoli, huge, loaded with fiber. It's got a ton of vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E. Now, the big difference with that vitamin E is it's fat soluble, so there does need to be a fat source in order for you to get the most production from it. So my recommendation with that are almonds, okay? Loaded with vitamin E and loaded with the healthy fats, so they're really gonna work together, okay? Right in just a simple almond. Garlic. A lot of people love garlic. We know there's so many properties with garlic. The entire world uses garlic. And ginger, right on that same level. Ginger even has kind of like a heat to it depending on how much you use, which is pretty tasty. On the same level of broccoli, spinach, loaded with vitamin C and beta carotene. Okay, tons of antioxidants in that stuff. Vitamin C and antioxidants, once again, that's the key. Okay, yogurt. Oh, I brought yogurt up because that was actually brought up to me. Yogurt's a good one, but it also is playing on thin ice because certain yogurts do have live and active cultures. And that is technically what you would want. The idea is that helps boost your immune system. However, there are so many different types of yogurt out there, and tons of them are loaded with sugar, and there's no protein, there's no actual purpose other than just to kind of necessarily satisfy your sweet tooth. So yogurt is that thin line. You really got to make sure you read the package. I recommend getting it from the person who made it. Then you know what's really in it, okay? And then my last one on here that I love is turmeric, okay? Turmeric, it's got the same color as the orange juice there. It's loaded with curcumin. And what that can really help with is, the main thing is really inflammation around the joints. It's incredible. It's kind of like a natural WD-40 for your joints. Think about like glucosamine. When you take glucosamine, same idea. Helps create a little bit of fluidity in that joint. Same thing with the turmeric, okay? The best thing when you're doing turmeric is to also have some black pepper to go with it. It's gonna help your body absorb it better. So many of the supplements that you'll see out there, they actually have an additional black pepper supplement that you want to have in there. It's just going to help you absorb better. But then also for all of us working out and exercising, it's incredible when it comes to helping release the fatigue from an exercise muscle. Exercise-induced fatigue has a lot of lactic acid in there. The muscle gets congested and once again inflamed. Turmeric can help with that. Okay, so you can simply put it on your broccoli. You can mix up everything we talked about here, except for the fruit, saute it all up together, sprinkle some turmeric and some pepper on top, and talk about a meal. We're boosting the immune system, we're getting tons of nourishment, and on top of that, you're also helping reduce inflammation and release some of the pain in the joints. Okay, we didn't have to go to any pharmacy or anything for that, simply at the grocery store. Okay, and if you know me, rather than the grocery store, I'd rather take you to the farmer's market or the actual farm, so you can learn the process. You should know how what you're eating, not only how it was grown, but how is it going to affect you, okay? Does it matter if it was mass produced, or does it matter if it was produced in a small farm, right? It all really matters, okay? So real quick though, that's just like a quick tip on your building your immune system. Remember, the point of this whole thing is when the states start opening up, when the gyms start opening up, when we start getting out more in public, you need to have the strongest force field that you can have, and that's going to be your immune system. Build it, make it strong, and have fun with it too. We're all cooking here. We're all trying to enjoy this thing called health. I'll see you soon.